the main event we have here. No, I'm sorry. Before we get to the main event, excuse me. Before we get to the main event, we got Seth Rollins and Drew. And Drew was not. He was spitting facts to Seth. Drew was saying that, hey, we're going to WrestleMania. We're going to face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania for the world title, similar to what Becky Lynch did. He did other Elimination Chamber winner for the women's, he's for the men's. And Drew was like, Seth, bro, what is your problem? Why are you worried about Cody in the Bloodline? You need to worry about a world title match at WrestleMania. You need to worry about Raw. He said, when I beat you, become world champion, Mania. He's so confident when he said it. I'm not going to be worried about SmackDown. He said, I love what he said. He said, if SmackDown's on fire, I wouldn't even piss on it. He said, I'm world champion. We're going to worry about Raw. He said, why are you worried about that so much? Why are you so worried about it? So, yeah. Yes. Also, before we get to that, Mr. Approach, you said, man, you know me real well, Mr. Approach. You said sounds like a rant. You mean a red carpet ring rant? As far as the Money in the Bank goes, yes, it is. It will be a rant. Stay tuned. But yeah, let's calm down. All right, back to Seth and Drew. Seth was saying that this is a risk he willing to take. My thing, Seth, not only you have a world title match at WrestleMania, aren't you healing up from an injury you just had from your level 1, level 2 injury you stated? Your and also you're the world champion. Ask me this in my crazy right now in the live chat and playback. Why is a world heavyweight champion? I never seen this in the history of wrestling. I never seen this. I gotta ask this. Why is a world champion, a world heavyweight champion, hell, the inaugural first ever world champion? Why are you worried about another brand? Why? Why are you worried about the opposite brand? Now ask me this. Triple H, when he was world heavyweight champion, was he worried about SmackDown? No. Roman, the Universal Champion, is he worried about Raw? No. When John Cena was WWE Champion, was he worried about the other show? No. Why is Seth Rollins worried about another champion, another brand, and you the world champion? You don't care. And that's what Drew was saying, and I agree with Drew on that. That was so true what he was saying. I didn't understand that either. You're a world champion. Why are you worried about another show? You the world champion. This is why I said this before too, that Seth Rollins is not the best champion. Because he's just not it. He doesn't have it. He never does. That's why Roman is definitely the more superior champion, and why Seth is more inferior champion. That's just why I say this. It don't make sense what he's saying. I don't get that at all. Why are you worried about somebody else's title? Cody's not facing you at Mania. Drew is. Why are you worried about Cody Rhodes? Why? Why are you worried about somebody else? I don't get that at all, Seth. I mean, he's not facing you. Cody already said, I'm facing the guy I want to face, and it's not you. And it seemed like since Seth has not been chosen by Cody to face Mania, even though he has Drew standing right there in front of him, as we can see it, something's don't sit right with me on that. And it feel like he say all this, I'm a visionary, I am a revolutionary. But if you notice what he said in his promos, Seth Rollins been saying the architect again. I thought he said before when he was the visionary, he ain't the architect no more. Why you call yourself an architect again? Because the last time I checked, the architect, was a guy that was not this guy, which means I saw this guy. This is the architect. This guy right here, and I smell a Seth Rollins heel turn, and he's going to turn on Cody Rhodes. It's the guy I see when he says the architect, and the way he's acted in the promo, his mannerisms, everything. I smell a heel turn with him. Yeah, he's done. Why don't Drew attack him like he did Punk, but put Seth on the t-shirt too? One thing about that is, good bread. Drew already attacked Seth plenty of times. This is before they matched at Crown Jewel, and he ended up not winning that match. So that's why I would say no. He already did that. Cody and The Rock will end up team. Cody and The Rock will end up teaming up. Mark my words, Seth up to no good. No, I don't trust Seth. I don't see when I see this Seth right here. I don't see the visionary, the revolutionary. I see this Seth. And you all know, guys, knowing this still right here. What did this Seth Rollins do with this chair? He turned on his brothers, which is known as the time the Shield. And one of those guys right there was the current Universal Champion, Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, when he was just the big dog. So, yeah, I don't trust Seth Rollins. Watch out for him. He is going to flip. I never seen a world champion worry about another show. That don't make no sense to me. I never got that. So no, watch out for that. But other than that, we did have our main event of the evening. We had our main event, and the main event was Grayson Waller versus Cody Rhodes. It was the main event, as stated here. And of course, it's so obvious Cody Rhodes defeated Grayson Waller. But afterwards, we had Paul Heyman come out. He was talking trash to Cody, and Cody was not having it. He was not having it. Because Cody basically saying, I'm tired of y'all talking this crap. I'm sick of being nice. Cody came out that chair. He said, if you bring anybody in this ring, anybody was as far as, your security guys, law enforcement, whoever, they're going to get this work pretty much. That's what he was saying. They're going to get this work. They're going to get Cody Rhodes. They're going to get everything. And Cody was not playing. And one thing Cody said, too, that was very, 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 very crucial. Cody said the Bloodline's hunt is the hunted, not him. You in what army, Cody? Seth Rollins? I mean, I understand that Cody is tired of Bloodline. I understand that he's tired of Paul Heyman. But you cannot beat the moon. It's going to take you and your army. So I'm thinking maybe Cody's going to have a team of people besides Seth Rollins. Maybe he got some up his sleeve. Only time will tell what he's going to do. Only time will tell. At least that's how I see it. But definitely, Cody wants his answer from The Rock regarding challenge. And Paul Heyman was telling, Cody, keep Rock's name out your mouth. And since Cody did not want to do that, he didn't listen and he attacked those men. He said, make a call to the tribal chief, which is Roman Reigns, the Bloodline. So it's definitely going down. How you doing, Uncle Jackie Sports Variety Network? Thanks for coming out. Gail, you back in business? I'm glad you're in. That's working because we took over here at the Red Carpet Ring. Turnbuckle King is going in. But yeah, this was a good Raw. This is pretty much ended the Raw. And also, we got next week matches. If you guys want to know, we do have Nia Jax versus Becky Lynch 1-on-1. So that's a preview. Also, that's with the match that she told Adam Pearce about before Liv went off on Becky. Also, we have Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre 1-on-1. These are next week matches. But other than that, though, this was a good Raw. My final grading, let's get my final grading. The final grading was a 4 out of 5. Great Raw, great setup. This is pretty much setting up all the matches for WrestleMania, all the storylines, all the feuds, everything. We got Becky versus Rhea. We got Liv possibly turning heel. We got the whole Seth and Drew program for a third time, which I will talk about in the bonus round shortly. We have Gunther and Damian. Great show, though. Great show. Of course, they appear in New Day. Great tag team match. Definitely having that. Now, with that being said, this was a great show. We are going to have to switch gears. What I mean by switch gears, we're going to talk about will he finally capture the world title. We're going to say our goodbye to X. If you want to check more of the bonus round here, Red Carpet Rain, come to YouTube only and only YouTube. So let's do that. Now let's head to the bonus round because I got something I want to say.